Hi everybody, it's Fulfilling Friday and today's topic is the mask we wear, the stage we perform on and the unfulfilled lives we subsequently lead. Something I know all too well and have worked exceptionally hard to remove from my life. Today, more than ever before, so many of you still see life as a stage, putting on a costume and a mask ready to perform for your audience, giving them exactly what they want rather than who you are. And no one tells anybody to do this. But unfortunately, over time, you've learned this from the amount of times you've not so subtly been told you are too loud or too quiet, that you need to take life more seriously and stop joking around. The amount of times you've been told you're too sensitive, too emotional, or too weird. The times you saw the good-looking and well-dressed being praised, the smooth talker being raised up, and the influencer getting paid. It's at this time when you decided to reshape yourself into a version that society deems normal, gifted, successful, when you decided that fitting in has a greater payoff than standing out. And it's this moment that the mask you now wear was created. And over time, that mask took different shapes and forms until one day you'll wake up and realize that the friends who surround you are not people you even enjoy being around. The job you have is not even remotely fulfilling, and the most heart-aching thing of it all is that when you look in the mirror and realize that the light you once exuded has disappeared. But because your fear of being alone and rejected outweighs the need to change, that show must go on. And this is when the universe steps in and starts sending you signs that it's time to change. Because you see, each of us have a purpose in this life that needs to be fulfilled. And when we are being someone other than our true self, we cannot fulfill that purpose. That purpose requires you to be authentic. It requires you to show up, not a copy of someone else or a trend, but you. And when we choose not to take note of these little signs, our body then starts to respond. First, we notice mood swings, then headaches, migraines, little illnesses here and there, and then fully blown diseases. Because you see, when we refuse to listen to our own inner voice, then the universe has no choice but to let our external experiences push us. You might find yourself losing a job, a business failing, losing credibility, friends might stop talking to you, loved ones move away from you. You will most likely find yourself alone, which is the last place you ever wanted to be and your greatest fear being realized. But alone is also the place you need to be, because this is where you get to remove the mask, leave the stage and stop performing. Here is where you'll find relief from the spotlight that stays on you. And when this happens, when you sit at that crossroad of deciding on whether you be who people want you to be or being who you truly are, you finally have the ability to choose from a space of experience. You can reflect and reassess your life and decide on the person you want to be, the life you want to lead, and the people you want to surround yourself with. When you choose you, your authentic self, you don't just start to open doors, you open the right doors, the ones meant for you, the ones that light you up, fills you up, and the ones you feel most comfortable in. This is when your experience with life changes, the right jobs start to come your way, you connect with your tribe, the ones that brings out the best side of you. Your experience with life becomes a beautiful dance, and for the first time in a long time, you begin to feel the freedom of living authentically. This Friday, remove the mask, get off the stage, follow your heart's voice, because the light you think you need is not the one that shines on you. It is the one that shines from you.